weather.
Well, the sunshine is out, but it hasn't helped our temperatures too much throughout the day today. We're still dealing with the repercussions of rolling through the cold front after cold front for the past 3 days. And so our highs today might not even reach 30 degrees in some particular areas. Right now in Idaho Falls, 28 degrees outside, and we still have a little bit of some slight breezy conditions outside at 10 miles per hour. But overall, most of the wet weather and snow showers are well off to the east side, further into Wyoming and out into the Dakotas right now. We're left behind with some snow flurries for the southern highlands, and we've seen some snow flurries also around some of the mountains around Jackson Hole. But overall, we're clearing things out. We're drying things for a nice day for tomorrow and for tonight. And that's all thanks to a high pressure system, which is rolling in some dry air into our region, which is going to keep us nice and dry heading into the weekend too, which will be great to enjoy. In the process, though, what this high is also going to do is the clouds that are left over our region is going to help those clouds to really sink down to the ground early tomorrow morning and produce, unfortunately, some freezing fog with those very cold temperatures that are going to be in store for early tomorrow morning. So high pressure system is going to continue to roll on into our region here for Friday, and we're going to see most of the cold air from the previous cold front start to work its way out of the region, but unfortunately, we have another cold front on the doorstep out towards the west coast. So it's going to give rain out to places like Oregon and California. But instead of this sliding directly east, this is actually going to go straight down to the southeast and into the southwest corner of the United States. So all of the rain and snow from that system completely misses our region, which is nice. So we'll stick with dry conditions well into the weekend. What it will do, though, is all the cold air that belongs to this cold front has to stretch through our region here in eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. So we're going to continue to get winds from the north to the south, rolling all the way into the beginning of next week too. And we'll actually look for maybe a slight little snow system to roll on through our region here for Monday of next week, giving us maybe some isolated snow showers for our highlands. But that's really the best, or really the soonest case I'm really seeing snow showers returning back to our region. So in the meantime, while we're clearing things up and drying things out, the temperatures are going to stay very cold for the next couple of days. So highs only getting into the 20s once again for tomorrow, with lows tonight getting well into the single digits across the region. 6 in Soda Springs tonight. Highs tomorrow around 27 degrees in Soda Springs. 30 in Malad is the high tomorrow afternoon. 24 in Jackson, 30 in Swan Valley, 26 in St. Anthony, and 23 in DuBois, 17 in Salmon, 21 in Arco. Lows could get below 0 across central Idaho. We already had a record low reported at Chalice earlier today. 28 in Idaho Falls, 34 in Burley, 31 in Pocatello. Here's your 8-day forecast in Blackfoot. 28 degrees tomorrow. We might have a slight jump up in the temperature into Saturday of 31 degrees, but overall we'll keep highs in the 20s for the next couple of days. Rexburg, 26 degrees up to 32 on Saturday. Again, the soonest case we have snow returning is Monday, but it's only at 10%. We'll look for snow chances to be a lot greater heading into later part of next week on Thursday. Same case for Jackson. 24 degrees is the high tomorrow. We'll jump up to a high of 35 for Saturday and keep highs at least in the lower 30s for the weekends, but lows still getting down into the single digits. Salmon, 17 degrees up to 27 for Saturday. Might even bump up those highs in the mid-30s by the start of next week, and we'll keep things dry for the long-term period. Pocatello, mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, 31 degrees. Again, we'll start out tomorrow morning with some morning patchy fog too. Highs getting up to 35 tomorrow after a high of 31 tomorrow. Idaho Falls, lastly, 28 degrees up to 31 for Saturday before dropping those highs back into the 20s for next week. Again, we'll stick with dry conditions for the most part. Slight 10% snow chance on Monday before we look for our next main chance of snowfall to not come until Thursday of next week. Now I'll send it back over to Linda.
Thanks, Evan.